All right, let's begin. Namaste. Welcome to Mindful Yoga Together. Okay, so today is a steady foundation. Well, we have been working on the groundedness. It's so important for the autumn time. So autumn season is, well, it's seasonal practices that as the leaf or season change and the leaf falls down, I mean, foliage comes and falls down. So we work with a lot of changes happening in our life too. Then the air element is very strong in the autumn season. So when it's a windy wind, so you want to have, so imagine that, when you have a storm or windy time, when something, it's blowing you, right? So if you have a nice ground, you won't fall. But if you don't have a nice root or, very weak roots, you will fall down and you will tumble. Those plants that in a desert, there's like, I don't know what it's called, tumble plants or something like that. So there's just, tumble with the wind. So we want to have the steady foundation. That's how we are working on. So today it's more like a physical technique that I like to introduce. It's called, well, between the sits bones. So when we sit down, there's a muscle, it is the very bottom of our spine. So to make a steady, to create a nice, spine erecting, aligned, we want to have that the muscle to support our spine. So that muscle is called pelvic floor. I think I mentioned many times, but it's between the sits bone and back of a pubic bone. It's a whole kind of a bustle of like a muscle, like a bustle or like a muscle. It's called pelvic floor. So when we contract that the muscle and gently pull it up, that's how we can keep our spine nice and long and make it steady. So that's what I practice today. So let's come to a comfortable position. You can catch the knees or you can rest your hands on your knees or on your leg. So notice the sits bone, right side and left side, and coming to the surface. And noticing that the sits bone and just we relax, especially the pelvic floor. Relax the hip. All right. So now we're going to engage. So how we do that? So as if you are closing, it's also when we call it a Kegel practice, when somebody going to the labor or pregnancy, that we were told to practice that. So squeeze, then gently pull it up. Then inhale through the nose. Then we exhale, then relax that the muscle, pelvic floor, and feel that the pelvic floor just boom down to the ground. And connection or connecting or heaviness touching to the ground. Again, squeeze the pelvic floor and pull it up. Inhale, lengthening our spine. And then exhale, let go, relax. So this is a very subtle muscle exercise. You don't see from outside. If somebody's looking at you, they will not see what you are doing, right? But this is a really important muscle to develop or strengthening, because that's the core of the core. When you can keep going, keep practicing that, the pelvic floor. So that's the core of a core. When you might notice, when you squeeze the pelvic floor and pull it up, actually it's accompany with. So other one is also interacting. Adductor inside of the thigh muscle, let's go adductor to gather into the midline. And also the glute is also you are engaging that the glute naturally when you do pelvic floor. Then also the abdominis. That's all kind of collectively we can train. And that's how, like a human, we walk, stand, run, right? So if we have strength and if we know how to engage the pelvic floor muscle, we can keep our posture nice and for a long time. All right, let's do a few more round. Engage the pelvic floor, squeeze and put it up, inhale. And exhale to relax. Yeah, we can also able to relax that muscle is important. We cannot keep, squeezing. And so we need to be able to know how to relax. That's also important. All right. The next inhalation, we reach our hands out and up. Then exhale, bring our palms together to the heart center. All right, notice the pelvic floor. We are keeping attention to the pelvic floor today. And also squeezing and pull it up, engaging is important, but so as the relaxing is important. All right, let's slowly open your eyes. All right, let's come to the back. Then block close by, one block close by. So first we lie down to the mat, then reach our hands over the head. Let's take a big inhale to stretch from toes to the fingertips. And exhale, let it go. Relax, especially the pelvic floor. Relax the glute. Relax the adductor inside of the thigh. And relax the arms. One more time, take a big inhale, stretch. Then hold the breath and make a fist to squeeze the everything. So pelvic floor, squeeze the glute. Pelvic floor and adductor, inner thigh, belly, and squeeze. Open your mouth, let it go, relax. And relax and open. Let's do one more time. Take a big inhale, stretch. And legs together, hold the breath and make a fist, tighten everything, starting from the pelvic floor. Notice the adductors, squeeze the glute, squeeze the belly in, and hugging into the midline. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Open your mouth, let it go. Relax, open. Excellent. Then bend your knees to bring your feet together and just open your knees wide. If lower back is not comfortable, you can pick up the hips and make the lower back coming to the ground and hips down. All right. Then moving your knees side to side. So drop your right knee or outside of the right side down and the opposite, the left down. So basically moving your knees side to side. Okay. Then when you are ready, bring a block between your thighs. So it's a bridge pose. So squeeze in the block. Squeeze the block and same time we squeeze the pelvic floor. Then tuck your navel towards the spine. So try to lengthen the lower back and so lower back can come to the ground and hands by your side. All right, notice the pelvic floor. Then as you inhale, lift our hips up and hands goes to the ceiling Then over the head behind. And squeeze our glute and pick up our hips high as much as you can. Then exhale, slowly lower down. So keep engaging our glute and slowly lower down to the mat. Then when lower back come to touch the ground, relax the pelvic floor. And relax the glute and relax the adductor. And let's go again. Squeeze the block, adductor, pelvic floor, the glute, and the belly. Then pick up our hips and the hands goes up and over the head. And then exhale, lower down. So try to bring the spine down first. So lower back down, then hips down and hands by your side. And relax the belly, relax the pelvic floor, glute, and adductor. And let's go on. So gradually from the lower parts, then gradually upward towards your belly, ab. Then when you relax, it's starting from belly, glute, pelvic floor, adductor. And then when you go up, it's adductor, pelvic floor, glute, the ab, and then lower. Let's go on one more time. Okay, so now we're gonna pick up our hips and stay there. So bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers. So we're gonna lower our shoulder under and creating a space to your neck. So your shoulder is go away from the ear. Then squeeze the block. Then again, noticing the belly, noticing the glute, pelvic floor, and the adductor. And you might feel to the whole thigh. Then inhale, pick up our heels off the ground and squeeze the pelvic floor. Then keep our heels up and relax the pelvic floor. Maybe hips come a little bit lower, but squeeze again to pick up our hips. Then exhale to relax. Then inhale, engage, exhale, relax, and go on to engage the pelvic floor. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands goes up over the head. Exhale, slowly lower down to the mat. Let go the block. Drop your knees one side and the other side. So moving your moving your knees side to side. And relax the ankles. Relax your toes. Lower back, glute, pelvic floor. All right. And then happy baby. So open your knees wide. Bend your knees. Catch your feet or you can catch any place. So notice this is a great pose to relax the pelvic floor. Relax the pelvic floor. And let your knees open. And let your shoulder relax. So you don't need to strain your neck to catch the feet. So make sure the priority is your head, shoulder, neck is comfortably resting down. Then reach your hands to find any place, knee or feet. Okay. Then slowly cross your right leg over the left. Then point your toes out. So we are crossing like a shape of X. Then bend your knees and point your toes. So left toe to the right and right toe to the left. And we are catching any place to bring the leg to opposite direction. All right. Then let's just let it be and drop your knee to the right side, cross leg to the right and twist. And look to your left hand. Then make a big circle with your left arm. Slow and big circle to check how our shoulder feels today. Any place is uncomfortable or very sticky, or not smooth. Just notice, kind attention to yourself. And someday is like that. Don't force yourself. All right. Then slowly come back to center. Now left leg go over the right and point your toes to opposite direction. So left toe to the right and right toe to the left. And try to cross it and pull your toes away. Make sure your shoulder is comfortable too. One more breath. And exhale. Let's drop your knee to your left side and we twist. And spread your arms wide and we move our right arm in big circle. And do the other side too. Okay. Then slowly come down to the mat. Stretch your leg and hands over the head. So maybe hands, palms together. That's probably it's easier. Interlace your fingers and point your index finger. And zip our legs together and we're gonna come to, okay, let's first find the pelvic floor. Find the pelvic floor and squeeze and pull it up to lengthening our spine and zip our legs together. Now move your feet to your both feet to the right side and move your hands to the right side. So shape of like a banana. So if you are zipping the legs together, it's easier. All right, come back to the center, the other side. So walk your feet to your left side and hands to the left side and find the legs to the right side of the body. And notice the pelvic floor. One more breath. And exhale. Let's release. Bend your knees. Hug our knee to the chest. And gently roll side to side. Massage to your back. Okay. So from here, you can just roll onto one side and come to the seat. Or if you like to do rocking chair, so you might do the roll back and forth. Massage the back. 3, 2, 1, and cross. And hands come to the ground and we come to hands and knee position. Hands under the shoulder, knees under the hip. We tuck our toes, inhale, looking up. And exhale, round your back. Another inhale. So let's do a few more rounds like this. So basically we are tilting our pelvis back and forth. So this, so you can think of pelvic floor. When you exhale, you tuck your navel in, then can feel the pelvic floor squeezing. So when you exhale, round your back and notice the pelvic floor. Inhale to relax the pelvic floor. Then exhale to engage. Inhale to relax. Okay. So next inhalation, let's straighten our right leg. So if your wrist is bothering, you can place the block in front of you under your palms. You can do this way or you don't need to use the block. And push your right heel back and down and stretch. And you can bring your weight whole way to your right leg by picking up your left knee. And if you like to do core work, left knee to the chest. One more breath. Then on our exhalation, left knee come down, left foot outside, right hand to the sky. And make a circle with your right hand. And then if you like to pick up your right leg off or in the air, please do. Change the direction of the circle. And then exhale, slowly release. And then we're gonna gradually rising up. So your toes are pointing to the longer side of the mat. Then if you bring your knee and the heel in the same line, it's easier for you to balance the pose. Then walk your hands to the longer side of the mat and front away from the yoga mat. Then gently pull your hips back like a downward facing local child pose. And then a little bit come up, inhale. Then exhale, pull your hips. All right. Then slowly walk your hands towards you and coming up. Inhale. And hands reach out. Then on our exhalation, right hand, the right leg, left hand goes up and over. And stretch the left side. All right. Then slowly release our hands to the front of the yoga mat. Then face to, again, to tabletop and face to the front. And let's come to child pose, but let's have the block in front of you, elbow resting on the block. So shoulder width apart. Then head down, relax behind the block, and thumb maybe come towards the back. Then walking your elbows away from the body and pull your hips back. And relax and the shoulders open. One more breath. When I inhale, slowly rising. So that was a relaxing the pelvic floor. Okay. Then bring our hands down again. Then stretch your left leg. So palms onto the block or without the block. Stretch your left leg and push your left heel back and down and stretch the Achilles tendon calf back of the knees. You can keep your right knee down or pick up your right knee off the ground. And if you like, you can bring your right knee towards the chest and legs forward. One more breath. All right, exhale, release. Right knee to the ground. Right foot outside, the left hand goes up. And make a circle with your left hand. And change the direction of the circle. So if your wrist is bothering or palm bothering, use the block. Okay. Then inhale, rise up, stretch your legs, coming up. Then your toe, left toe is pointing to the longer side of the mat. Then walk your hands forward and we bend forward. Head down, lounge. If you like, you can inhale to lift, then exhale, pull your hips back. So we are stretching the inner leg. Adductor to stretch. Okay. And then inhale, walk your hands towards you. Then come up. Inhale, hands reach up. So here, knee and heel is aligned. It's easy to balance here. Then if you have a pelvic floor engaged, it's easy to lengthen our spine. Then exhale, left hand, the left leg, right hand goes up and over. Or stretch the side of the neck. One more breath. Then inhale, slowly coming up. And bring our hands down to the front of the mat. Child pose or downward facing dog. So you can be downward facing dog. Or you can be child pose. And together, big inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. One more time. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale to look forward and gently walk towards our hand. Soften your knees. Round your back to catch the elbows and let's swing side to side. If that's too much, you can rest your hand onto the block. This is the quite a dynamic pose, opening the back muscle. All right. Then as you inhale, bend your knees, round your back, slowly, let's left. And hands goes up and over the head. Let's catch the elbows. Inhale, lift our elbows upward, heels off the ground. So we are balancing the pose. Lifting up. Then one more up. Exhale, drop your heel, bend your knees, bend forward, and let your arms swing. So relax your arm. This is a grateful. Release the tension of the shoulder. All right, one more time. Inhale, hands reach up. Stand and catch the elbows. Inhale, lift our elbows upward and heels off the ground. Lifting up. And one more up. Exhale, drop your heel, bend forward, and let your arms swing. Relax. And then slowly we're gonna come up. Okay, so now have the block between your thighs and stand up. So have the block between your thighs. So again, having the block is just to know that we are engaging the adductor. And today is the pelvic floor squeezing. Okay. So feet is parallel. Then as you inhale, hands goes up. Then maybe lift your heels off the ground. So that helps to strengthen the ankles. Then on our exhalation, gradually drop your heels and hands down. All right. Then inhale, hands reach up again and pick up our heels and lifting our heels up. Squeeze the rock. Squeeze the glute. One more up, inhale. Then exhale, slowly lower and hands by your side. Okay. So next one, you might use the wall or you might not need the wall. So we are coming to chair pose, but if you like to use the wall, your hips are coming to the wall, then you are walking your feet away from the wall and bringing your knees over the ankle. So knee doesn't come. So if you are doing the floor, we are putting our hips back and try to maintain your knees over the ankle. So it's coming like this, or you can come lower. So if you are doing a wall, walk your feet away from the wall. Make sure that you don't slip, okay? Then knees, kneecap towards same direction. Knee not going beyond the ankles. Okay, so hands reach up. And notice the pelvic floor and dip the pelvic floor, what happens? Then glute engage, what happens? Just observe. And hugging our belly in. All right. One more breath. Then inhale, gradually rising up. Then exhale, let go. Hands by your side. Again, pull your hips back. So how I like to come is pull my hips back first, then gradually bending your knees, but keeping the knees over the ankle. Then the hands goes forward and up. Then we come to chair. Squeeze the block. Squeeze the pelvic floor, hugging our belly in. One more breath. Then inhale, slowly rising, stretch your leg, hands goes up. Exhale, hands by your side. Let go the block. Then block come in front, right side and left side. And let's stand in front of the yoga mat, please. Let's see. All right. So next inhalation, reach our hands out and up. Gaze up, look up. Then on our exhalation, let's bend forward. So have the block side by side. Inhale, half a lift. Then on our exhalation, reach your right leg go back. And bend your left knee, lower your hip, and look forward. So if this is too much, bring your right knee down. Otherwise, float your right knee and bend your left knee, lower the hip. Opening the front of the right hip joint. Then on our exhalation, keep your right knee down and stretch your left leg, or you can stretch your both legs. Bend forward. Bend forward to open the back of the body. And you might pick up your left toe off the ground, the dorsiflexion, to stretch the Achilles tendon. One more breath. Then on our exhalation, right foot come to the ground and walk your hands to the longer side of the mat. You can bring your one block with you. Point your toes out and bend your right knee. And bend your left knee. So we are going Skandasana. You can do lower, or you can do halfway. And coming to half, a safe way to move. And stretch the inner leg. Good for the lower back too. And let's do a few more rounds like this. And kneecap and toe go the same direction. Okay. Then let's point your left toe to the front of the yoga mat. Then we look to the front again. So you can use the block, lower your head, look forward. And then on our exhalation, let go the block and we step your left foot back, downward facing dog. Or you can do vinyasa plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog and downward facing dog. You can add that one or you can skip that one. And relax the head to open the back of the body. Together, inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. One more time, big inhaling. Exhale, let it go. The next inhalation, light leg go up. And step forward between our hands. And let's come to warrior two. So your left heel down to the mat. Left hand go back. Right hand forward. All right. And then inhale, stretch your leg. Pivot your toes, right toe to the longer side of the mat. Left toe, back of the yoga mat, coming to warrior two on the other side, so left side. Okay. And then inhale, stretch your leg. Again, switch. Left toe, point to the longer side. Right toe to the front of the yoga mat. And bend your right knee. Again, kneecap toe goes same direction. So when we switch, every time we check. So this time, warrior two, notice the pelvic floor and really lift up and connecting to the top of the head. And then inhale, stretch your leg. So jab, the pelvic floor, lengthening our spine, stretch your leg. Then pivot, then toes pointing, left toe pointing to the front, the back of the yoga mat, and coming to warrior two. And notice the pelvic floor and lift up, Feel the top of the head reaching. One more breath. Then exhale. Let's release and hands on the head. Then we're gonna pivot. Then we face to the longer side of the mat. Inhale. Lift our chest up. Then exhale, bend your knee. We're gonna bend forward. You can rest your hands onto the floor, or you can rest your forehead onto the block. So one block doesn't reach to your head. You can stack the two blocks. Relax your head. Last breath. This is a great pose to relax because big muscle to stretch. Let's give you great relaxation. You can pay attention to the pelvic floor. If you can, tuck your navel towards the spine, find the length of the spine. All right. Then exhale, let's release. Inhale, half it up. Exhale, walk your hands to the front of the yoga mat. Then we're gonna step back, right foot go back, and do vinyasa, or you can simply rest in downward facing dog. Together, big inhale, open your mouth, exhale. One more time, big inhaling. Tuck your navel in and really lengthening our lower back and move the weight towards your leg. The next inhalation, lift our left leg up. Exhale to step forward between our hands. You can use the block and lower your hip, look forward. Then exhale, right foot also come to the front and feet together. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, head down, relax. Okay, relax the pelvic floor. Now notice the feet grounding and zip your legs together and notice the pelvic floor. Inhale, halfway left. Lengthening our spine. Notice the pelvic floor, lengthening the spine. Then exhale, relax. Inhale, zip our legs together, rising pelvic floor, and hands reach up to the sky. Exhale to bring our palms together to the heart. Excellent. Okay, so now keeping your feet together. So notice how we can really gather the energy to the midline, legs, adductor, pelvic floor, and the glute and arm. Then inhale, hands reach up to the sky and bring your palms together. Then inhale, reaching our hands up. Then exhale, hands to the right side, sorry. Then inhale, coming up to the center. Then exhale, hands to the left. Inhale, coming to the center. Then exhale, hands behind you, the thumb behind your head. Inhale, lift our chest up and opening the front of the body. Again, we are noticing the feet down, pelvic floor, lifting up, and one more up. And then on our exhalation, slowly come to the center, let go our hands. Okay, so next one, either you can do with the wall in front of you, or you can do it on the floor. Okay, so I might use this one, the window, myself here to show the wall. So let's bring our right foot forward. So if you are on the regular yoga mat, let's bring our right foot forward. Toe is pointing forward. Then left toe is pointing 45-degree angle. Then try to ground our left foot. Try to ground our left foot to move our pelvis, looking to the front. Inhale, hands reach up. Then exhale, bring our hands behind you. Catch the elbows, or you can do reverse namaste, palms together behind you, or catch the elbows. If you are using a wall, hands come onto the planting the palms down to the wall. Then on our exhalation, we're gonna bend forward. So if you are using a wall, you can bring the torso just horizontal. And if you are doing at the floor, you can drape your head down if you like. You can be any place. If too intense, you can bend your right knee slightly. Well, I notice the pelvic floor and squeeze our glute, hug our belly in, lengthening our spine. One more breath. All right, when you come out, you really plant your feet down. Notice that steady foundation. Dip our pelvic floor and slowly rise. Then exhale, relax the pelvic floor. So if you are doing on the floor, you are going to pivot and face to the back. If you are doing a wall, switch the leg, left foot forward and toes pointing. So right toe 45-degree angle, left toe to the front. And left toe and your hips, your chest are same direction. Either catch the elbow behind you or reverse namaste. Inhale, lengthening our spine. And then exhale, we're gonna bend forward. Notice the pelvic floor, lengthening our spine and bend forward. If you are using the wall, plant your palms onto the wall, head down. Strong leg, notice the pelvic floor. One more breath. All right, bend your knees, plant your feet, and rising. And then exhale, let it go. All right. So now we're gonna come down to the floor, but let's stand feet apart so you can come to the yoga mat. So feet is apart. Then inhale, hands reach up. Then on our exhalation, bend your knees and lower your hips and come into Malasana. So if this is too much, you can sit on a block. You can use the 2 block or 1 block. Then come into Malasana. One more breath. And then exhale, slowly sit down to the yoga mat and let go the block if you have. And legs forward, please, and hands behind you. And swinging your toes out and in, and just shake the leg. Relax. Then bringing your palms behind you, open your fingers wide. Then we're gonna zip our legs together using the pelvic floor again. So point your toes. Then bend your elbows behind you. Then gathering the shoulder blade closer, open the chest. So you can be here, lifting our chin up, opening the front of the body. Or you might use the pelvic floor, zip your legs together and lift our hips, reverse plank. Now exhale, slowly, let's release. All right, relax the pelvic floor, hands reach up. Then on our exhalation, belly to your thigh, Paschimottanasana, bend forward, head down. You can just bending forward, or you can bring your hands to the toes or very close to it, or bend your knees Stretch your leg if you like. And each exhalation to relax and soften. If you like, you can use the belt to catch the toes. Each exhalation to relax, soften. And then slowly, let's release. Coming up, then we're gonna twist. Bend your right knee, right foot come over the left. So you can, option one, keep your left leg long, or you can tuck your left heel in. So whichever it is. Inhale, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, twist to your right side. You can change the angle of your chin to adjust. Then slowly, let's release. Come to center. The other side, bend your left knee, left foot over the right. You can keep your right leg long, or you can tuck the heel. But remember that we are able to lengthen our spine upward. If not, bend your knees, please. Stretch your legs, sorry. Stretch your legs, please. Inhale, lengthening our spine. Exhale to twist. One last breath. Exhale. Let's release. Come to the center. So we're gonna come to the ground. So let's use our core strength to slowly come to the ground. So zip your legs together. And then notice the pelvic floor. Round your back. And slowly round and lower, round and lower, round and lower. Zip your legs using a pelvic floor. Keep using a pelvic floor and coming down. Slow as much as you can. And when you reach to the floor, hands goes up and over the head. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. One more time, big inhaling. Exhale, let it go. Shoulder stand or bharatanatyam. So the bharatanatyam is, actually we need to use the block. If you like to use shoulder stand, go ahead, please. If you are doing a bharatanatyam, slide the block under your hips, then lift your legs up. So in this pose, actually using the pelvic floor muscle and the core, it's helpful to lift your hips up. So notice the pelvic floor and zip the legs together and zip your glute and belly and try to point your toes to the sky and lifting up. You can try to see if that's make it easy for your shoulder stand. Zip and lift. You can stay in a shoulder stand or bharatanatyam, or you can bring your toes over the head. Maybe touch to the floor, maybe not. Then let's slowly lower down. Good. The ground by bending, bending your knees into the chest. Relax the pelvic floor. Slowly lower down to the mat. Let's come to happy baby. Open your legs wide. Catch your feet. Relax the pelvic floor here. Figure 4. Light foot over the left knee. Light foot over the left knee. Left knee towards you. Light knee up. Make sure to relax your head and shoulder resting down. You can lower your head side to side. Then gradually moving. Actually, let's do this way. As you inhale, stretch your left heel to the sky. Then exhale to let it go, drop the heels. Then inhale, left heel to the sky. Exhale to let it go, drop. Few more times. Calming our nervous system. Then when you are ready, move the crossed leg to your left side and twist. And look to your right side. Then the other side. Gradually come back to center, left foot right knee. Bring your right knee towards you. Relax your shoulder. Then as you inhale, right heel to the sky. And exhale to let it go, drop. Few more times, right heel to the sky. Exhale to let it go. Then gradually moving your cross the leg to your right side. And hug our left knee to the chest. And look to the left side. When you are ready, let's come to Shavasana, last pose for this practice. Lie down to the mat. Relax everything. And resting. Soften everywhere. Especially notice the pelvic floor. You notice what we want to relax. Soften. Notice the belly can relax. Notice the glute to relax. The hip flexor. The thighs. Relax. Feel the gravity on your back. Sink in to the earth. Steady foundation that we cultivated during this practice. As you lie down like this, it's more body part connecting to the earth. Much steadier pose. And trust and relax. Gently bringing our awareness to your fingertips and toes, inviting the small movement. And notice the body, mind, and heart. And reaching our hands over the head. Let us stretch from toes to fingertips. Let's take a big inhale. Stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth. Exhale. Bring our knee to the chest. Give a nice hug to ourselves. Thanks to our body, mind, and heart. What we have today. Roll on to one side. Gradually coming up to a comfortable seat. Your eyes closed. Together, inhale, hands reach up to the sky. And exhale, bring our palms together to the heart center, Anjali Mudra. Gesture of gratitude. Gratitude for this moment, space, community to practice yoga together. And let us hold gratitude with us. Continue our life. Thank you very much for letting me guide us through your practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining.